Hello, children. Today we are going to read a poem, The Dark, and the poet of this poem is James Carter. So, dear children, what comes to your mind? What comes to your mind when you read the name of the poem, Dark? Something scary? Something you get afraid of? But, dear kids, let me assure you, after reading and understanding this poem, you will understand about the darkness, which shows the positive side of darkness. And you need not get scared anymore about this darkness. The poet, who's James Carter, is a prize winning poet, guitarist, and educational writer. He travels all over the UK to give poetry performances and workshops, and is the author of many best selling poetry books, including Hey Little Bug and I'm a Little Alien. James Carter lives in Wallingford, Oxfordshire. What you see on your screen, these stairs, which is leading to darkness, and I'm sure we all get scared to walk down these stairs at night, all alone. Now what he can see, the tall trees in the dark jungle, and again we get scared of this darkness. What is common between these two pictures? Do we find any similarity in these two pictures? Yeah, they are dark, scary. They are dark and very scary, isn't it? But why do we fear the dark? Is it doing any harm to us? Is it hurting us? Does it take anything from us? No, right? It is not harming us. It is not hurting us. But then why do we get feared? Why are we so scared of darkness? So let's learn and clear all these doubts about darkness and fear of darkness. Let's read the poem. Why are we so afraid of the dark? It doesn't bite and doesn't bark, or chase old ladies round the park, or steal your sweeties for a lark, and thought it might not let you see. It lets you have some privacy, and gives you time to go to sleep, provides place to hide or weep. It cannot help but be around when beastly things make beastly sounds, when back doors slam and windows creak, when cats have fights and voices shriek. The dark is coy, still and calm, and never does you any harm. In the loft below the sink, it's somewhere nice and quiet to think. Deep in cupboards, pockets too, it's always lurking out of you. Why won't it come out till it's night? Perhaps the dark's afraid of light. Right. The explanation of the poem. So why are we so afraid of the dark? The poet is telling, why do we get so afraid of the dark? It is not biting us, nor is it barking at us. It is not chasing us round the park, nor it is stealing any sweets from us. But still we get afraid of the dark. And though it might not let you see, it lets you have some privacy. So though we are not able to see the darkness, but whenever you want to hide or cry, or we are sad, we choose a corner or a dark place to hide our sorrows and our tears. It gives us that privacy. Whenever we are upset, we go and sit in a corner, we hide ourselves, we hide our faces, and prefer to be in darkness. It cannot help but be around when beastly things make beastly sounds. That means darkness stays around us whenever we are there, always around us. Whenever there is an unpleasant sound, the beastly sound or beastly things around, it is there. Unpleasant sound is heard like the cats, The way they shrieks, the voices that they make. It is only heard during at night and we get scared. But at the same time, when it happens in the morning, we're not scared. Why aren't we scared when it happens in the daytime? The slamming of the door or the windows creaking, the cat's fights. We aren't afraid, but we get afraid of the darkness. You need not. The dark is coy, the dark is cozy, still and calm, and never does you any harm. So the poet is saying darkness is very peaceful. It is calm. It doesn't harm us. It stays at the rooftops, under the sinks. It stays there. It is very, very dark out there, but it is not harming us. We choose out that place to be. It is in the cupboards and your pockets also. Your jeans, your shirts. It seemed to be darker inside a cupboard. So deep in the cupboards and pockets also. It's always looking out of you. Why won't it come out? Till it's night? Perhaps the dark is afraid of light. It is always waiting and walking along with you. It's there with you, along with you, and it is secretly moving around with you. But have you ever wondered? It never comes out except at night. Because maybe the dark, whom we all are afraid and scared, is itself scared of light. Understood? I hope you all have understood the poem, children, that the darkness can also be afraid of light. But we have never realized this fact, and we get scared unnecessarily thinking and being in darkness. So, hereafter, I hope we all are not scared of darkness and we need to face any kind of hurdles boldly and confidently without getting fear, without getting scared of anything further. So, that was all about the poem. I want you all to read the poem, understand it, watch it again and again, the video, and any doubts and queries. There are a few new words and meanings which I want you all to go through. For example, the ones which are there in your textbooks. So here it is, sweeties, which means sweets, for a lark, for a joke that is not intent to cause any serious harm or damage. So the poet is in the sentence which you must have read earlier, steal your sweeties for a lark. So he doesn't want to chase or steal your sweets for any kind of a joke or to cause any harm to you. Okay? Privacy, a state in which one is not disturbed by other people. You need your secret place. You need your own space. That is privacy. Beastly, unpleasant. Creak and shriek. Here the poet has used the spelling shriek to just make it with the rhyming word. Okay. So creak and shriek. The poet creates a creepy effect by spelling the words this way. Cozy, that which makes you feel comfortable and relaxed. Loft, a space, the top of a building, under the roof, used for storing things. Lurking, waiting and moving in a secret way. So that is what the meanings are of this lesson. Going further, I want you all to write the poem in your classwork neatly, beautifully, possibly with a picture. Read and revise this poem thoroughly and answer the textual exercises. Stay safe and healthy, dear children. Thank you so much. Bye bye.